So welcome back. Yeah. So if you're a subscriber, you probably have the cherries and the Thea, but look, I have a break, and for I let them rest. I've prepared the flowers of the week 2 and week 3. I've been working a lot, and yeah, I have to film them though still, and I'm not done yet. I still have to make one more flower, but yeah, I when seeing them, like should have made like one big bed of those two combined. Like this, so pretty. But yeah, too late because I already um used the thingy. Anyways, there. Okay, going back for the last two, just last two. Okay, take the last two. Doesn't matter which one. We're gonna turn it around or pick one side that's prettier. This side is prettier, so I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna do here, it's a bit differently. We don't want to lose the shape though. Just gonna place our template and we're gonna cup it by following the shape of the petal, just like that, as you see me do, right? Look. See? Just that. I forgot that. I forgot to do this. So. Well, I didn't forget. Almost forgot. Just for the last two. And then turn it around again. There. And just gonna be the edge of the petal. Those corners there. We're gonna make circles. That will lift them up. I'm gonna do the same here. Turn it around. And just I showed it once so I can here, I'll do that. Again, this is so good Goya technique. There you go. And then you see the curl here, right? Just leave it alone. It's fine. None of the petals will look the same. Yours will look differently. The previous one that I made will look differently. It is that there is dimension in there. There's like, life. It's not flat anymore. Let me clean up my foam. This is my tutorial foam. Although, hard to keep those cleans though. Clean. Okay. Next we are gonna get, for this one we're gonna need a foam. It's an inch. Well, actually this is 2 centimeters. That's like 3/4 of an inch. But I think you can use an inch. I'm sorry. And again, I will be using a wire for this because you should be able to make this as well with, implement this in a bouquet if you would like to make a bouquet. So let me get a wire. Oh no, something fell again. There. We have a wire here. Let me cut it because this one is preps. Okay. Now, because I'm making this one for the cherry centerpiece, I just have to cut the wire shorter. But obviously when you're making it for a bouquet or an arrangement, depend on how long you want bouquet, I would recommend not cutting at all. You may to play with heights in your bouquet and arrangement or centerpiece or whatever you would like to make it. Or if you don't, you can also totally cut off the wire in the end. But I do like using thing. So I'll just do my ring finger size. Also for the cherry centerpiece, I like to use, oh chips, what's this? I like to use height as well, so there will be wires involved. Now, get my bed nose plier, make a hook like that, and then just gonna stick it in there, the center. There, all the way through to the other side, and the hook will prevent it from going through. There. If you can't find the foam, you can use kitchen foil. You can use clay, you can use Play-Doh and let it dry, okay? You can just create your own. You can make your own if you want to. Okay. Now, get the first petal. Hold on, my friends. My glue gun is dripping. And we're gonna apply glue at the quarter below the petal there, so there first of the flower first and attach like that. Here you go. Okay. Oh, I forgot something. Oops. Again. It happens when you have prepared so many flowers, as you can see, and tend to forget stuff. But where it's not too late, we forgot to shape this one by using for the first petal we have to using this, a chopstick. Yeah. And after seeing this, I don't think that we needed to shape this one again. Forgot that. Okay, that's that. We're gonna apply glue here, the side petals, 1, 2, like that. I'm gonna wrap it around, lay it nice and tight, make sure it hugs the foam. There, and attach. Should I zoom in more? So you guys can see, but then these flowers are in the way, maybe distract you. There. Okay. Now we're gonna do that same thing on the opposite side. Hug, make sure it hugs by like pressing it around there. Completely hugs the foam for the shape, and it goes over the previous one like that. And then shape it, press to the sides if you want to. Paper really needs to hug the thing, the foam. Oh. I'm gonna do the same thing here. 1, 2. creating, it's also a way of creating a bud. So you would like to create a bud, and you have a bud. Make sure that eventually the thingy is in the center. That's nice thing. The first two, that whole that thing there, the pointy stuff, stuff. It's nice when it's the center. And if not, like mine, it's fine too, but look, it's somewhat in the center. See? Okay, so that's one. Now, oops, second layer. One, two, add some glue there at the bottom. Attach offset, and what I do with offset is below you'll see the edge of the petal here. Place that in the center of the next petal, like that. You see? It's all placed in the center. You see that? Push it like that, and don't push too hard. You don't want to pull the wire, the wire, because it's still possible. Pull it. And here, what we're gonna do is touch, place like half of the petal glue and really wrap it around like there. Half. And push it up. And again, make sure that the thingy is somewhat in the center. That's the prettiest. And we call it the Mesogigore flower is because of the structure. Very fluffy, ruffly, and that's how you recognize a Mesogigore flower. And we started with this one. We were first, my friends. Okay. There. So really only attach it like half. Make sure that the eye, let's call it the eye, is in the center. That's the nicest way. As much as possible. Okay. And then the last one. Careful, because the heat can go through. Don't burn yourself. Really want to push this. We're the boss. Has to follow us. And there you have. Ta-da! Okay, now third layer. Again, turn it around. But yeah, it's somewhat the same. Apply glue at the bottom. Offset There. And this time, you're gonna apply the glue differently. Open them up again. There you go. Just make sure the bottom is attached. Get rid of remaining glue. I don't have to keep our fingers clean because, I mean, right? You can use setting spray if you want. There you go. I'm placing it glue at the bottom. So you can see just the bottom there. To make them more open. Remember, glue will only attach while you apply glue. Right? To only attach where you apply glue. So really, you should have a corner here as well. Like this pointy stuff from the previous one. It's just at the bottom, really. There. I like to open this up a bit, so sometimes you just have to put it back. Call it empty rose because, well, this rose doesn't exist in real life. Strings. Sometimes I forget words. Remember, I speak 4 languages, my friends, and I can switch from one to the other in an instant. But sometimes I also forget words. There. The last one. And as you can see, I'm still holding them, right? Just make sure they stay in that position like I want them to. Now luckily, they do, then I can push it like that. They do want them to be very close. They tend to dry really fast. But you still need to help the paper though, because it's still paper, right? Next, offset. And you can see that it is offset. There you go. That's all you have to do. You don't have to apply extra glue for that, because it goes open. And there you have it. The Mizuki Goya Rose. Now, grab the petal, the last one, and fold it a bit down. Anywhere. Doesn't matter where you grab it. Just grab it. There, fold it down. Bend it, fold it, whatever you want to call it. That's it. Just Mizuki Goya things. Okay, now for the leaves, I'm gonna keep this simple. Just gonna get I'm just gonna fold this in half. Because and I'm just gonna use my embossing tool and create some veins. Can you guys see it? That's it. Now, should do one. I can point it towards myself, and there you go. Just gonna apply glue there at the bottom, and you can attach it any way you would like to. I got one like this, and I got so many different ways, and then I had one that was like this, and the other one was there, and now I wanted them to be a bit closer next to each other. So we're gonna make 4. If you're making, I'm gonna make 4 for the cherry centerpiece. So yeah, just change it up. You can use all 4 of them. So, and that's it. I made 4. I can show you. Here are the other 2. There. So there you go. Hope you had fun making this one. I will be offering, for those who ever ordered this like 3 years ago or something. Yeah, right? It's been that long. 4 years ago. Anyways, 5 years ago. It's almost 5 years. Oh, February is 5 years, by the way. We're going to celebrate that. So, if you want to follow the Miss Ogigore group, you want to join us for our 5th year anniversary. I mean, 5 years. Where did the time go? 5 years. I remember thinking about this moment 5 years. 4 years ago. Or, yeah, 4 years ago. 5 years ago, making the Queen of Sweden rose. And other roses. Like, wow. It's a long time from now. And then, yeah. Anyways, yeah, consider joining us. May Soul Gregoria Facebook group. You may share quiz for the monthly freebie or for fun. Thank you, subscribers, for subscribing, obviously. And, yeah, if you're interested in subscribing, well, November subscription has ended. But, October. November will be opening after the October ends, obviously. And just keep an eye out on the in the group for my posts. So make sure to follow, set your notifications on, or you won't receive them. Thank you so much. If you don't have Facebook, yeah, I have Instagram. Please consider following me there as well and sharing your creations by tagging me. I really would appreciate that, and maybe you could chance to be featured. Last but not least, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really would appreciate it. Thank you. Leave a comment, drop a like. Thank you for the love. Oh, and when you have Facebook group and yeah, you want to share it in other groups, please do. That would really help me a lot. Really a lot. That would mean a lot for me, to me already. As your support. Thank you so much. And if you got this from Etsy, please consider heading back to my Etsy store and leaving a review. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next tutorial. If you have got, is this the last one? Oh yeah, this is the last one for the chair centerpiece. So, the fun can begin. Woohoo! We're gonna make the wreath. So, at least if you have followed the same order, if not, then see you in the next video tutorial. But now I'm gonna film the arrangement. Finally. Okay, guys, thank you. Have fun. Ciao. Welcome back, or thank you for ordering the Miss Gregoria's rose. She is back, my friends. She is back from a long time, but this time I changed the coloring. Just a friendly reminder, you can make this in any color. You can color and shade them anything you would like to. And yeah, So, first things first, I used mine, and I've used white and colored blue because I don't have baby blue. And what do we do if we don't have baby blue? If we don't have the color that we would like, we color them. That's what we do here. So I have just used watercolor paint, baby blue. I need to buy a new one because some colors are like gone. Got my paintbrush holder here with water and a brush which I'm making wet right now. How do I place this for you to see? It's really easy though. So I have prepared here like this. Can you still see this side though? Yeah, you can. One side first. So I have this. I used like every time I order something and there's a box, I cut those boxes in pieces or leftover or aluminum foil or kitchen foil, whatever you, baking paper, whatever. I use that one as my background. In this case, it's this piece of paper. And color one side first, let it dry, and then once it's dry, color the other side, because if you don't, you'll get stains. And we don't want that. Now I'm just gonna make my brush wet again. Just gonna, not too soaking wet because we want to color it. We're not making a watercolor painting, we just want to color it, shade it, color it. Might gonna need some letter, so just towel wet, not too soaking wet. My brush was wet. Eventually it will dry off. If it doesn't, then you do this. And then we just color them. Now you don't have to, if you have the color that you like, I mean, this is an option. You can buy colored paper, you can use anything. You can do whatever you want with the flowers, color it, whatever. There. See, and eventually it just becomes darker and darker. And I don't want it to be dark. I mean, I still want the white. You still see the white through it. So that's it. That's basically it. And then yeah, we continue. And how we continue, this is the end result, by the way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half. You can do this while it's wet. Don't worry, it's okay. There. And then fold it again. And then fold it again into one petal. And I think I can zoom in now so you guys can see. I've already prepared a template, so that's okay. I'm gonna preheat my glue gun. I'm gonna get my bamboo, my hobby tweezer, and I'm just gonna twirl it. Again, it's an easy technique. And every time I twirl, so at first I have it all the way to the top, and then I twirl, and then pull it back a bit, and twirl again. There, pull it back even more, and twirl again. Pull it back all the way to there, and twirl again. And then eventually let go, hold it, and twirl. So I prepared one. I can show you one, and I prepared the rest. I'll keep this piece of paper for maybe I have to color or something again, I'm not sure. For the first petal, I didn't color inside. Ooh, it's really, see, when it's dry, it's really stiff. So for the first petal, my friends, we do not use, color. Just keep that one white because we won't see the inside anyways. Okay, that's for the first petal. Now, we are going to unfold them. Open them up again by twisting them back. And why we do this is just to get rid of the flatness of the paper, give the flower some structure, give it a lifelike look. And yeah. And from the second petal, both sides is colored. Give it a lifelike look, give it dimension, give it life, just to give it life. And this is a Meso Gregoria technique that, well, when I started it, actually opened many, or inspired many other flower makers. And yeah, we have I'm being copied a lot. Fortunately, they do not always get recognition. That's a bit too sad. That's okay. And then there are paper flowers makers out there. Yeah. Oh, anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. But we were the first. So it does stain, as you can see. I mean, it is still like chalk, but more compact. There. And just get a wipe and clean our fingers. That's it. I'm sorry. I have to drink something. I've been talking a lot already, my friends, and then I don't know, my voice gets crispy. And now, after unfolding them, we're gonna shape them, and what we're gonna do is place. You gotta help the template so because it's twisted. You gotta twist them back a bit, okay, like that. Help the petal. Place on half of the. I think I can zoom in now. There. Place it half, like that, and then just go down. Do that. Turn it. Place it half of the petal and push down. Both sides. One left and the right. Gotta shape it. Okay. There you go. And we do that for all petals. Now I showed you once, I can move on. Be a bit quicker. And also, as you can see,